Oh my god. Is it is it actually happening? Are we actually kind of getting to a set, like, on time? I don't know. We'll find out when I upload this. So yeah, today we are opening the brand new-ish Japanese set, Battle Partners. You might know this on the English side as the upcoming Journey Together set. I am very curious to see what we get into here. But first, I know we're doing Pokemon cards today, but I want to talk about something else real quick, because as Pokemon cards are getting harder and harder to find, I'm actually kind of looking more and more at the various trading cards based on cartoon series that I like to cover on this channel. You know, Steven Universe, Adventure Time. And it just so happens that Adventure Time's trading card game Card Wars has a bunch of new expansions dropping this year. But for the people who might not know, Card Wars is that like in-universe trading card game that Finn and Jake play that eventually was made real by our friends at Cryptozoic. You know, the company that also made those Steven Universe cards I never shut up about. Well, last year, Cryptozoic actually celebrated the 10th anniversary of Card Wars by bringing the game back through a successful Kickstarter campaign that raised over $1.4 million, thanks in no small part to you guys helping out. Well, Cryptozoic has kindly sponsored today's video to let you know that Card Wars is coming back even harder in 2025, with a new Kickstarter campaign for exciting expansions to the game. 3 brand new collector's packs totaling 240 new game cards. Chief among them, the 6 new hero cards featuring classic fan-voted Adventure Time characters: Flame Princess, Fern, Magic Man, Peppermint Butler, Prismo, and of course, the Lich. Plus, exciting new mechanics and ways to play, but most exciting to me are some of the new Adventure Time Card Wars accessories. Multiple new playmats, card sleeves, this Finn and Jake token bag, and this adorable BMO token holder. Oh my god, look at this little creature. There's even Kickstarter exclusive swappable faceplates so that BMO can always be silently judging you no matter what. For those of you who love Adventure Time but haven't delved into Card Wars, you're seriously missing out. I mean, these are all the things that I got for supporting the 10th anniversary campaign last year. It's some of the absolute sickest Adventure Time merch I have ever seen. And depending on which of the current Kickstarter tiers you donate to, you can get pretty much all of this in addition to the new 2025 expansions. So if all that sounds cool to you and you want to fall down the Adventure Time trading card rabbit hole like I have, then you can donate to the Card Wars 2025 Kickstarter by clicking on the very top link in this video's description. You can pledge to any of the campaign's various reward tiers to help support the project and also lock in your new Adventure Time cards. Or if you want, you can just throw them a couple bucks just because you believe in the project. Any of that helps. So the project has already been successfully funded, but any more help we can bring the campaign will unlock more and more exciting stretch goals, meaning more Adventure Time cards all around. So again, that is the Cryptozoic Adventure Time Card Wars 2025 Kickstarter campaign active right now, which you can help support by clicking on the very top link in this video's description and donating what you can. Thanks a ton to Cryptozoic for being such a long-time sponsor of both of my YouTube channels, and now back to the opening. So if you're not familiar with Battle Partners or Journey Together, this is a trainer Pokemon set. It's the newest set in the TCG. Oh, I'm dropping it. You know, it's set to come out on the English side of the hobby in March, but it's been out in the Japanese side for maybe a few weeks, probably about a month by the time I'm actually posting this, but you know, that's better than some of my other videos. If you're not super familiar with how traditional, like modern Japanese booster boxes work, they have a little pull tab right here. Look at that. Keep it nice and safe from any prying eyes. You get 30 packs instead of 36, and every pack only has like 5 cards in it. Yeah, if you were introduced to Japanese Pokemon boxes with Terrestrial Festival, this is very, very different. And this also isn't my first box of this set. I opened one off camera because I got impatient, and I managed to pull a few interesting holos, like we got Tyranitar here, got Snorlax, and you'll notice this down in the corner. We'll talk about that in a second. Kilowattrel, I think this is Whale Lord, not Whale Mur. And we got one of these like Wooloo evolutions. Then we had the EXs, we got Volcanion, we got Dudunsparce, what is that? Bellybolt, I think it's Bellybolt, and Clefairy. Then we had a few illustration rares like this one. I absolutely love this art. I wish I could remember the name of this Pokemon. We got this, we got like another like Hop and Wooloo type card. And then we had my favorite card of the box, this Furret illustration rare. He's so cute. Oh my god, I love ferrets. Oh, it's so cute. The realistic fur rendering is definitely giving like Detective Pikachu vibes though. And then our one secret rare in the box was this Salamence EX Max full art. I love this. If you're not aware, regular full arts on the Japanese side of the hobby have always been considered secret rares. You only get one secret rare in a box, so this could be the most that you pull out of a box. I'm happy with that, but you know, your mileage may vary. And yes, the thing about this set is that it's based on the trainers and their Pokemon. The teams, the battle partners, as it were. So you have like Hop and the Zacian, you got Iono and the Bellybolt. It's like Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge from way back in the day. It's like trainers Pokemon, Brock's Vulpix, Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, things like that. So here's what the average pack is like. You're gonna put one to the front and you only have 5 cards to go through. So we got this stadium card. I thought those were slides. I thought those were like emergency evacuation slides. We got this little Pokemon. We got this little Pokemon. Is that Darumaka? I'm so bad at remembering the names when they're not right there. But, oh, whoa. Okay, first pack, starting off strong. I might need to shuffle these a little bit. This is Iono and her Kilowattrel as an illustration rare. Wow, look at that. The illustration rares in this set are gonna go pretty crazy. That is really cool. But this is the primary gimmick of this set, is the trainer and their Pokemon. It's on these illustration rares, it's on the holos, it's on the special illustration rares, it's even on some of the full arts. So I'm really curious what we're gonna see, but that's a great one. Look at that art, those bold colors. That's great. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the packs out of the box and kind of shuffle them around a bit, just in case there's any like seeding, like maybe the secret rares are always like third from the top or something like that. I have no idea if that is the case, but just so we don't like completely spill the beans early, we'll just shuffle them up like that. And then we keep going. So that is what this set is going to be about. And the English side of things, Journey Together, that's coming out in March. People have been going crazy over that set too. I don't want to go too far into like ranting about Pokemon stuff because of Sentret, he's here and I don't want to bring him down. We got a little Paris, Joltik, aw, a little cute Joltik, and ooh, a holo Masquerada. That's a really nice art. He's mid-magic trick. But yeah, I'm not gonna bog this video down in too much Pokemon card community commentary because as I am posting this, I just put out a very like big video only talking about that. Not even opening anything, just doing like Pokemon card commentary. So we're gonna skip that talk for now, but it is like obvious to anyone who's been like paying attention to the Pokemon scene that, ooh, Lycanroc holo, nice. The holos aren't guaranteed in packs, so these are actually really cool to get. But Journey Together, the English version of this set, has been going crazy on the pre-orders. People's pre-orders have been getting canceled. People have been, having just a real hard time getting this set pre-ordered. I have a box on the way. So we have secured a video opening this set when the English version comes out. And no, nothing hitting that. What? Huh, no hit in that pack. Dang. But it's been interesting trying to open more of the Japanese versions of the sets because they always come out a little bit early, a few months early, and so people are always like getting their sneak peeks at the upcoming English sets through the Japanese sets. And I don't open a whole lot of Japanese product, but I've been trying to do it a little bit more just to kind of, just to kind of follow where the Pokemon scene is heading, get a little bit more content going on this channel, and it's been fun. I really enjoy the process and the differences between the Japanese product and the English product. Swinub! Look at he's got leaves on it. He's got dirt on his nose. Aw, cute. So many cute Pokemon. Is that Lotad? Is that a Lotad? Am I wrong? Aw, that's the one thing. Corviknight. Ooh, cool Corviknight card. And there's Hop in the corner, everyone's favorite. And that's it. My main problem with opening Japanese product though is that I don't have a lot of Pokemon names memorized. I recognize them, I've seen them a million times, but I don't always have their names memorized, and I can't always remember them right off the top of my head when they're not written out in front of me. Like, who the f is this? No, I'm kidding. It's Butterfree! That's a really nice Butterfree art. I love when they do like the pink and blue sunset horizon vibes on cards. This is beautiful. Just the artwork on those clouds is unbelievable, man. So many talented Furret! So many talented Furrets. This is the regular Furret, the normal non-chase Furret, but he's still my little guy. I love him. Ooh, what is his name? What's his damn name? Drapion? Is it Drapion? Is it Drapion? Put it on the screen if I'm wrong. All right, and we got, ooh, Swinub! Swinub is a little illustration rare. Aw, look at him. He's lost in the woods. Aw, he looks so sad. That's some more amazing art. Look at the line work on all that. The detailing is beautiful. It's so cool. The illustrations are such a nice addition to the Pokemon scene. I do kind of wish they had texture though. That's the only thing about them that I just feel a little bit left wanting when I pull an illustration rare because I always want there to be texture on it to help the art pop a little bit more. But I don't know, some great pulls right now. Also, how are we liking the look of the video right now? Because I have some new lights. There are some gigantic studio lights on either side of me right now. You know those kind of big studio lights with the giant like cone diffusers on them that are on big stands and they're like taller than you? I got a couple of those to help light my videos a little bit better. What I had been using were just some general like Elgato desk lights, and those did the job, but they glared like crazy because there was no light diffusion. Kilowattrel, got that Kilowattrel again. This is a dupe from the last box. I also figured out how to turn up the exposure on my camera, and ultimately, I think the videos are looking way better. Like, the lighting is less harsh, the shadows are less harsh, and just overall everything's looking a little bit cleaner and more professional, which I'm very happy about. So hopefully it's all looking good on your end. Ludicolo, look at that. Again, the color work is just incredible. We're doing no outline type art. That's really cool. Well, we got a little bit of an outline. It's just not like it's like a highlight. And we're mixing like blues and reds and greens really well. Oh, it's so cool. It's very like picture book-esque, and it's illustrated by Jerky. Thanks, Jerky. It's 9:20 at night, so I'm a little nervous that I'm being too loud. So here's the next pack. I will not quiet down. I'll just eat the noise complaint. You know, why not? It wouldn't be my first. So we put one to the front, and we got, oh, we haven't seen a whole lot of trainer guys. I don't know who this is. He looks mean. All right, we got Drapion again. We got, ooh, Sigalith. That's a really cool, super detailed Sigalith art. Look at the shadow on the ground. Isn't that, oh, that just makes it look so grandiose. Oh, that's really cool. Then on the back, I think we've only got one more card. Yay, that's our first EX. We got a Belly Bolt. We got Iono's Belly Bolt. But yeah, at the time that I'm filming this video should be out by the end of February, but I'm filming it at the start of February when my video about the biggest problem in the Pokemon scene that no one wants to talk about has just gone live. And I'm really, really curious to see how people respond to that video. So far, I've been getting a lot of people agreeing with me, but a few like scattered comments that are vehemently disagreeing. Oh, we got another Whale Lord. The video is all about Pokemon YouTubers and the amount in which they affect like big, crazy, like anti-consumer crazes, like how Prismatic Evolutions and Surging Sparks have just been outsold everywhere, scalped and price gouged like crazy, all that stuff, and the role that Pokemon YouTubers have in how these kinds of things keep happening. It's a bit of a divisive topic, so I'm really curious to see how people respond, and I'm really happy to make content like that. So if you like that, if you liked that video and you want to see more, let me know. But we got a Banette. Look at that. Oh, that's a creepy Banette. Oh, his mouth is unzipping. Is that how his mouth works? It just unzips like, ew, ew. Whoa, coughing is in the mucus. Whoa, this coughing is crazy. I would have never thought to put coughing against this kind of like yellowish, greenish, brown background. That looks so cool. He's lost in the ooze. Okay, we got a little Sheldon. Is it Sheldon or Sheldor? Sheldor is the old Pokemon. This is a different one. Speaking of old Pokemon, we got a little Caterpie. Oh, look at that. Now this is some simple art that pops really well thanks to that white outline. I love that. I don't know who you are, and you're it. Yeah, it really does not take a long time to get through Japanese packs because they only have 5 cards in them. If your first introduction to Japanese Pokemon packs was like Terrestrial Festival / Prismatic Evolutions, man, were you spoiled, because those have like 10 to 11 cards in them, and like all of them are holos or better. So this is like a nice sharp dive back down to reality. We got a Noibat, or no, that's Noivern, isn't it? You'll also notice that there have been no reverses in these sets. High class sets like Terrestrial Festival typically are the only Japanese Pokemon products that have reverse holographics, things like that, and 151. So this set has absolutely no reverses and no guaranteed holos, unlike the English side of things. So when these cards come over to the English side of the hobby, they'll have reverses for the first time. That's just another one of the many reasons why it's kind of interesting to open these like slightly different packs. We get a nice little sneak peek of what's coming, but also things will be a lot different when they actually do make it over to the English side of things. Ooh, what's his name? Shuppet? Shuppet? Is it Shuppet? He got a tongue out. I love that art. I love when these psychic ghost Pokemon get a little bit like gothic in the card art. We got a Whalmer. He's just a ball. He's just a little ball. He's like one of those stress balls you can just like... Sorry. Then we got Noibat. Ooh, we got Tomokazu Kamiya art on Noibat. That looks amazing. Then we got it's a bag, and it's a bag. So based on the pulls from the box I did off camera, we should be due like several more EXs, probably one more illustration rare, and whatever our secret rare is for the set. So obviously the big things that people are after in this set are going to be the special illustration rares of the trainer Pokemon. Hold up. Best art in the set. Best art in the set just dropped. Look at this Metapod. Oh, it's like 60s pop art. So flat, but so cool. It straight up looks like it's out of Yellow Submarine. That's awesome, man. I love all the circular tree branches too. He's up among the Sudowoodos. It reminds me a lot of Gen 2, actually. Then we got, what is this? Ooh, Articuno. Look at this. This is just an uncommon. Wouldn't this be an amazing holographic? I hope this gets turned into a promo on the English side, because I want that Cosmo foil pattern on this. So of course, there are big chase cards of like Hop's Zacian, or Zacian, I'm not really sure, and the Clefairy with Lily on it, and of course Iono. Like, there's special illustration rares of all that. I am really looking forward to the regular full arts, like that Salamence, but the ones that have the trainers on them, because they have the Pokemon and the trainer like in the back, kind of in silhouette. It's really cool. As someone who really likes to like master set the standard full art Pokemon, those are really unique, and I want to add them to the collection so bad. But we do have an Iono card here. We got Iono's Electrode going into what's his name? Hold up, I'm gonna look this one up. Beldum. Is it Beldum? I looked up small rock Pokemon, one eye, no limbs. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is Beldum, which evolves into like Metang and Metagross. That's what it is. I kept wanting to say a different Pokemon's name, but I'm like, no, I've already said that Pokemon's name. This is Beldum. Jeez. We got our little stress ball Wailmer again, and just the big fun amusement park slide. Yeah, if I'm gonna be opening more Japanese Pokemon packs, I'm probably gonna need to start studying up and memorizing the names of different Pokemon so I don't look like such an idiot. Hey, at least I own it though. Iono? Well, okay. Then we got Silly Cobra. We got a little Silly Cobra. There he is. We got Metang, a little koala guy hugging the wood. Ooh, Snorlax holo. That's really cool. Hop Snorlax. Nice. Getting a lot of the same holos from this box as we did the other box, so I'm curious just how many holos are actually in the set. Ever since the English side of the hobby started putting a holo in every pack, you just get so many duplicated over and over. Aww, have I seen this art before for Sprigatito? Why does this look so familiar? Has this been in something else? Is this a reprint? Either way, he's a cute little cat. Mr. Mime! Oh wow, this looks like a rotoscoped actual human being turned into Mr. Mime. This looks like that guy from Smiling Friends. Then we got, okay. So this will be our secret rare for the box. We got is it Mamoswine or Piloswine? It's one of those. It's a mammoth, so I'm gonna say it's Mamoswine. We got a Mamoswine EX full art. So I believe this is gonna be our big secret rare full art hit of the box, and it is just another full art, but that is perfectly fine with me because I collect these. I love these. For anyone who's not aware, these are my favorite modern Pokemon cards because they feel like a natural evolution of the original Pokemon holos from back in the day. You got a kind of stock render of the Pokemon against like a cool, abstract, colorful background that matches their theme and can also kind of contrast the colors or theming of the Pokemon. So here, we're kind of in like a little sand twister. Oh, that looks really cool. My camera is overheating. Oh no! My camera overheated? I do not know what I was talking about. Pack rip gut one to the front, and we got a little Cramorant, Sigilyph, then we're going into another little Swinub, then we got that awesome Yellow Submarine vibe Metapod. Oh, and there we go. We got what probably is going to be our last illustration rare of the box, and it is a trainer. This is In and his Zorua. En Zorua, that's what this is. That's cute. Oh, my mat. My mat's not covering the whole screen. Uh-oh. You know there's another white layer underneath the mat. But yes, this is En Zorua, and that is really cute. Look at him. Look at his scratching. Oh, that's so cute. So we're more than halfway through the box. We've got what is probably the majority of our illustration rares and what should be our only secret rare, but we've still got a lot of potential EXs that we could get. Nice little village. We got a little Pokemon Owlbird thing. We got a little Ring of Flowers. Is that Comfey? Is that what Comfey is? And then we got Larvitar. Ooh. Is he like lost in, is that a chasm? Is that like a canyon, or are those like billowing clouds? I think that's a canyon because there's clouds there. So he's lost in like the Grand Canyon. Ooh. And we got a little octillery. Is it octillery? Yes, it's octillery. Okay. See, it's not that I don't know the Pokemon names. It's that I second guess myself. It's a self-esteem issue more than anything. So we got one to the front, turning around, and we got a Ludicolo. We got that little guy. We got a, what is this? Clink. Then we got Dunsparce with the little felt crocheting art. This is a classic line of card arts for Pokemon. It's always good to see one of those. And a Magmortar holographic. Look at that thing. Yet another duplicate from the first box, but some crazy art. Yeah, what is that? We got 2, 4, 6, 8 more packs left. No point in really doing like a mega pack or anything like that. Let's just rip right through them. These are pretty short packs to begin with. One to the front. Let's make some commotion for the awesome Japanese card back. Japanese card backs had a different design back in like the 90s and early 2000s. Then they switched to this around like maybe the EX era. And maybe it's just because it's different from the English card back, which has been the same since 1999. But something about this just looks weirdly vintage to me. It's such a cool design. I love the rainbow coming out of the Pokeball. Pokemon needs to do more rainbow stuff. It's like part of like the design. The energies are of like all the rainbow colors, kind of. Speaking of rainbow, look at this iridescent pearl with all the pink and blues and stuff coming out of it. That's beautiful. Oh, I love that. I wish I knew what it was called. We got a little Paris. We got Magmar. Oh man, this gives me Pokemon Snap vibes. Then we got little Sheldon. I think it's Sheldon. I'm gonna say Sheldon, and Metagross. Ooh. So now we've seen the Beldum, the Metang, and now the Metagross. Look at that guy. Is that Arita art? Yep. Yeah, I can always tell. There's something about the way Mitsuhiro Arita does his shading that is just instantly recognizable. And for those of you who don't know, Mitsuhiro Arita, he drew this. He drew this thing. You recognize this thing? Keep it going. We're almost at the end of the box. Originally, I was gonna do that first box on camera too, and this was gonna be like a dual box opening, but that was maybe gonna be a bit much. And to be honest, I got a little impatient. Whoa, look at this guy. Is this Darmanitan? I think this is Darmanitan. I'm so used to only seeing the Galarian Darmanitan that I almost didn't recognize this guy. This is In's Darmanitan. That's really cool. We got one of Iono's Pokemon. We got a Metang, yet another Metang. Then we got Sentret, my little guy. So cute. He's in the forest eating like berries and stuff. And ooh, Reshiram. Look at that thing. We got In's Reshiram flying through the sky and all the fire and stuff. That's really cool. Ooh, speaking of Reshiram, look what I got recently. Where is it? Where is it? Shoo-ba-da-bang! I picked up a Reshiram full art from the black and white base set recently. I was just talking about how much I love full arts, and I'm trying to like master set all of the basic full arts in Pokemon. This, along with Zekrom, are the first ever full arts in Pokemon history, so I had to pick this one up. I actually have two because one of them got lost in the mail. But yeah, we got an N's Reshiram. I like getting Reshiram cards. Those are fun. I did not know he was in the set. I'm planning to go to Card Party this year, and I don't think I could get anywhere close to doing this while I'm at the show, but I've been thinking of maybe trying to make a video while I'm at Card Party that is working towards the goal of collecting all the full arts in Pokemon history from black and white up to today. Not counting like gold full arts or full art trainers or anything like that, like full art alternate arts or anything, just the basic full arts. But look at that! We got a Salamence, but just a regular EX this time. That was our EX full art from the first box. Now we have both. Yeah, I know a lot of people in the Pokemon scene, ever since Deep Pocket Monster kind of popularized it, have been going to conventions and doing like binder challenge videos or collection challenge videos. And you know, I hate to just kind of like hop onto the same trend everyone else is doing, but I do think it would be kind of cool to go around at a show like Card Party and just see how many full arts for my master set I could manage to find. I don't know who this Pokemon is, but that art is crazy. I saw this earlier and made a mental note of like, next time I see this art, I want to take a second to appreciate it. It's so colorful, yet so intense. Look at those anime action lines and that crazy snarly face, and then all the just like bright green, pink, blue, and purple. Oh, what an awesome card art. That's cool. What's your name, dude? What's your name, my guy? Let's look you up. I'm so glad TCG Player has like the Japanese sets now. This makes things so much easier. It wasn't Drapion, it was Druddigon. Oh no, I was wrong. Aciglor, Aceglor, Aciglor, Acelgor. That's what it is, Acelgor. I've never heard that Pokemon name before. This must be one of my blind spots. Acelgor, Acelgor, Asgore. Yeah, I got out of Pokemon around the DS time, so I never had Diamond and Pearl or Black and White 2, and then I only got back into Pokemon a little bit when Omega Ruby came out, but didn't really dive back into it until 2021 when I got into the cards. So there is like a pretty noticeable blind spot in my Pokemon card knowledge from that era. I just don't have as many Pokemon names memorized. There's another card that I wanted to point out the next time we got it. This is maybe the best Voltorb art I have ever seen. Look at that. This is like Voltorb in the Spider-Verse. I mean, like literally, I'm just like that crazy neon comic art, that like intense comic book shading on Voltorb. This is a Spider-Verse art. There's no way they didn't take at least some influence from the Spider-Verse art style when making this. That is amazing. Look at the dithering. Look at the dithering. Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's another one that would make an amazing holo. Sometimes I think about just taking my favorite like commons and uncommons that have really good art and grading them just to like hang on my wall or something like that. I think that would be a cool little experiment. Oh no, we're only at our last 3 packs. Uh-oh, camera's overheating again. Let's see if we can make it through. All right, so here we go. 1 to the front. Let's just kind of take this a little bit regular. Ooh, Pangoro? Is that Pangoro? Crazy Pangoro art. I almost couldn't tell what I was looking at. It's so intense with all the crazy action lines and the weird posing. That's really cool. We got what is his name? Remoraid? Is it a Remoraid? I think it is. Then we got Silly Cobra again. Ooh, another Corvus Squire. Okay, it's a Corvus Squire. And then we got Brock. Ooh, Brock's in the set. Brock's in the set. Oh, that's cool. I know him. And so we're down to our last 2 packs. I'm being just a little bit quieter because it is now a little bit past 10 o'clock at night. So I don't want to be too loud for the neighbors, but you know, so we're on our last 2 packs. Oh, we got a little, is it Florgato? That's cool. So now we've got Sprigatito, Florgato, and Meowscarada. That's great. We got a little Lotad. He's stupid. Look at those dumb little eyes. Aw, I love him. And we got, okay, so then we got the Pillow Swine. We got Swinub, Pillow Swine, and Mamoswine now. And, ooh, we got a Hops Zacian now for the EXs, Zacian, Zacian. That's really cool. Reminds me of those Sword and Shield era days. Of course it would. It's a Sword and Shield Pokemon with a Sword and Shield character on it. He's dumb. And with that, we have reached our last pack of battle partners for this video, though we will have the Journey Together English booster box eventually. No promises necessarily on that being super close to the actual release date. I don't get product early, so I have to kind of just move at my own pace. But we got another Zorua. Then we got a little, what's his name? It's the unevolved form of Kilowattrel. It's a Wattrel. Iono's Wattrel. And, I think we're ending on an EX. Yay, we got a little Clefairy. Lily's Clefairy EX. That's awesome. I think the Lily's Clefairy special illustration rare is the card everyone's really going after in this set. So we got to this point. Oh man, I'm looking at the TCG player set list of this. There's a Brock full art trainer. I'm not really a full art trainer guy, but I like getting any of the original characters like Brock or Misty or Red or Blue or anything like that. Team Rocket, those are always fun to get. So that might be one I actually go after. I like Brock. And so in our Japanese booster box of Pokemon battle partners, we got a Meowscarada holo, a little Lycanroc holo, we got Iono's Kilowattrel holo, a little Wailord holo, Hops Snorlax, Magmortar, and En's Reshiram, all in holographic. Then we got our EXs of Iono's Bellibolt, Salamence, Hops Zacian or Zacian, I'm still not sure which, and Lily's Clefairy. Then we got our illustration rares of Swinub, look at that one, and Zorua, really cute card, makes me want to get like a cat. This unbelievably cool art of Iono's Kilowattrel. This is maybe my favorite illustration rare I've seen in a while. And our secret rare, a full art EX, which makes it my favorite card in the box, a Mamoswine EX. Look at that thing. Oh, that's cool. I really like the vibe they're going for with this set. I really like bringing back the trainers Pokemon. It feels old school. So I'm excited to see what we can get in the English booster box version of this a little later down the line. But for now, this was really fun. Yeah. I think that's it. Leave.